Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're with us. I'm going to start off by cleaning up this area where we had all the wood and whatnot for building that cat aviary. There may be some things we do to adjust the cat aviary in the future, but we don't need this mess here anymore. We do need to put the chicken wire around the top, and Lee has picked up the extra chicken wire and he's bringing it to the property. And we also need to put the stuff on the roof to prevent eagles or owls or whatever from coming down from the top. And so I'm just going to clean up this area right here. I did want to mention to you that I lost one of Lee's videos. He had worked all day long and the camera went with him just like we normally do. And when I went to edit the video, I highlighted all the frames, and instead of taking all these highlighted frames and dropping them in the box, my brain hit delete and I actually deleted the entire day. So there's many little things that Lee did that you're just not gonna see. And one of the things is that he did the plumbing, and he moved that water pipe from here over to the edge of the fence line. And so he did all the plumbing, and he put that one particular pipe faucet there, and he put a different type of faucet in. It's not one of those kind that twist, it's one of those kinds that go like this. It also is one, it's an anti-freeze. So when he puts it in the ground, he put a bucket around the pipe in the ground, and he put rocks in the bucket before burying it. That way, none of the water stays in the pipe. When it's off, it releases and it drains back out. And this helps the pipe from not freezing. And so he did all that work. And then he covered the dirt over it, but not all the way. And so I came in and filled in the dirt, and you'll see that in tomorrow's video. So sadly, that's a day's worth of work that Lee did. And I'm not sure everything else that he did that day, but if there's any pieces missing in the future, you're gonna know why. It's because he did the work and I totally missed it. I know that he created a new burn pile. He clopped lots of branches and created a new burn pile out there. And he just did a lot of work. And so for that, I am sorry that I lost his video. Sorry, Lee, I lost your video. Anyhow, let's get busy for today's, and hopefully I won't do anything stupid with this video. Can you see Eclipse up there in the cat aviary on the ramp? She uses it and she goes down and goes potty out there instead of in the litter box. So I've seen Fred out there too. So yay. All these really tiny pieces I'm gathering up and I'm putting in the bin for the fire pit. So we'll use as kindling and whatnot. Okay, those tubs, the lids got pretty dirty. Before I put them into storage, I want to clean off those lids. So I'm going to go out there to the faucet, and I'll take you with me, and you can see what Lee did with the plumbing. So let's go. Okay, as you can see, here's where the original pipe was, and it was right here, and I dug that trench to go this direction, and so Lee took all the guts of this, laid new pipe, and came all the way over here to here where he installed this, and it pushes down to turn off and up to turn on, and then we have all our hoses hooked up there. Now let's watch that. I'm just going to leave that right there so it can dry, and then I will take the units and I will put them in the storage shed, the one that we've got storage in. Eventually it's going to be the game closet, or game cottage I should say, but right now it's just storage. And it's the least important cottage we're building, so if it always is storage, then we don't have a game room, and that's fine. Because the grandkids are getting older, and you know, I don't know if we're even going to use a game closet. But maybe if we have a big barbecue and the neighbors bring their kids, then maybe if they bring their grandkids, we'll use it. I don't know, but it was always in the works. But this is taking a while. The grandkids are getting older. Speaking of grandkids, we're going to take granddaughter out skiing again. She really liked that a lot, and so we want to get in another skiing trip before you know, it gets too cold to do that. And so later today we're going to take her out skiing. Okay, let's go move some more stuff. Okay, I forgot to turn the camera on. I'm getting terrible at that, aren't I? Anyway, I shifted a few more things. I noticed that Lee, these wheel covers that are right here on top of the chicken wire, Lee put them on these two sides already. So those two covers go on the other side. I could probably do that. I'm gonna go get a drink of water, and maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. I still have to go retrieve the lids and the wheelbarrow, and this tank right here needs to go in our fuel locker. I decided I'm going to go ahead and leave these covers over that chicken wire till I figure out what we're going to do with the chicken wire. Last thing I need to do here is move those horses back to Lee's shop. Okay, I didn't make it very far carrying those things. The phone started ringing, so I put them down and ran and got the phone. So I went and got the wheelbarrow because I think that'll be the easiest way to move those things. So also Lee's workbench. Now, let's get these things moved. I forgot they all fold up really nicely. So that would have made it a lot easier if I would have thought about that a few minutes ago. Anyway, out to Lee's shop we go. Okay, I'm in the garden now, and it looks like last time I counted and I told you I had 5 cantaloupe. Well, we took 2 away, maybe 3 away, that were good size. We ate them. They were delicious, sweet, sweet, sweet. Anyhow, now I got 7 little ones and up to this big. They're pretty nicely growing, so they were pollinated. That's awesome, 7 of those. I got some starts over in the watermelon department, not over here. I do have 2 really big watermelons that are growing over here still. and I took all the little ones, which were also very sweet. And now I'm looking at my peas. Look how lovely they're growing. That one too. These I replanted because none of them came up, so I replanted them. I put spinach right here. This right here is my pepper plant. It's finally growing. It's got little buds on the top, so maybe we'll get some peppers before season ends. So, I don't know, I'm hoping. The zucchini plant is holding its own. It's got a little zucchini yellow crooked neck here, and it's got 2 yellow crooked necks in here, and it's got a lot of flowers. Oh, here's one here. So if they get pollinated, they're good to go. Okay, I found a really big flower with a zucchini on it, and so I pulled a flower from somewhere else and pollinated it the best I could. And so hopefully that was pollinated before I pollinated, but hopefully that will make us a zucchini. If so, we'll have 5 zucchini over here. Well, crooked neck, the striped zucchini, and then the dark zucchini. There'll be 5 altogether, which I hope. Boy, I'm gonna have to go get something to drink. I am getting out of breath all of a sudden, so it's gotten really hot. I'll be right back. My pumpkin plant is holding its own. Can you see that pumpkin? He's starting to turn a little bit orange. Then there's one right below him. I'm not even sure if you can see him. Let me lower the camera so you can see these guys. There's more flowers on them, but they're all male. And this vine right here that holds these 2 pumpkins are the ones that the worm is eating. And you can really see it over here on this particular part. I'm not sure if these will survive because of that stupid vine worm, or boar, I guess they call it. I'm not sure. But I did plant other pumpkins over there, and hopefully they'll come up and we'll get some pumpkins even if these don't. But it would be a shame to lose these 2 beautiful pumpkins. This watermelon plant looks like it's dying, but don't know if you can see that, but here's a watermelon. Here's a little watermelon start. Here's a watermelon right here. Here's a watermelon right here. Here's a watermelon right here. This is potatoes. This is potatoes. This is celery. This is pumpkin. Here's a watermelon. This is another pumpkin. This is my banana tree. He's starting to droop. Need to get him some water. This here is that watermelon that I mentioned. Look how big he is. And here's the other one. And I forgot about these 2. Here's a little bitty watermelon in this sack. And right behind here is a little watermelon. This whole line is garlic. Hopefully the garlic will survive. This right here and this right here are green beans. And this right here is black-eyed peas. This right here is a cantaloupe. It didn't survive. It fell off the vine. It started to do its thing, but it split right here before it was even ripe. Well, the temperatures are supposed to get back up into the high 90s. Today's supposed to be 90. Yesterday was like 82. It was beautiful. And so I'm gonna need to get these plants really nicely watered today to be able to survive the next couple of days in the high 90s. And so now I'm gonna water. This here is my mulch bin, and it gets all the kitchen scraps, peels, and the dead plants that come from the garden. And It gets some grass that we might use around the garden. See how it's turning to dirt? We still haven't gotten that fertilizer from the neighbor's house. We're so neglectful. Maybe this weekend I can get Lee to go out there with the tractor and the little trailer and go get some manure, so we could start really helping it to break down. There hasn't been any what you'd call manure or nitrogen in here other than the plant waste, and so we really could use it. It would make a much nicer soil next year. There's the grapes. They're doing okay. I gotta water them though. It is a shame though that we lost the other 3 vines. But we almost lost this one too because something ate it. That's why we put the plastic clothes hamper over the top, is to protect it from getting eaten while it's still nice and soft. Okay, I'm going to keep watering. Thanks for watching. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the Homestead. Bye now.